As long as I'm not speechless, I'll always have things to say.
My life is so exciting that anyone would want to get involved.
With love by my side, every moment becomes precious and nothing scares me anymore.
Before you judge me, look at the weight of your own past.
Being famous is just a moment, but leaving a mark is eternal.
I will always defend the truth, whatever the cost.
Poverty is a disease. I have been vaccinated against it.
Come on, girls.
I love you, Granny.
Your driver is here. Have a great day.
See you tonight, Granny.
Caroline, are you coming down?
Yes, coming after this drama. And in the dark we are. My mother took the first plane to come and support us through this ordeal. Thomas's parents are no longer with us, and neither is my father. So all that's left is my mother.
Did you sleep well, my darling?
Yes, Mom, but Thomas less...
That's normal. He has a lot to think about.
Yes, and he's not even practicing his passion anymore. He's been accused of serious things. It's a serious matter. Do I trust him when he tells me he's innocent? Totally. 1000%.
You know, darling, it's at times like these that you solidify your relationship. With this kind of ordeal, it can only increase your love and trust.
Yes, but I'm worried about the girls, their reputations, their lifestyles. That's my priority right now, and I can't think of anything else.
And that's totally understandable.
Yes, but I'm worried about the girls, their reputations, their lifestyles. That's my priority right now, and I can't think of anything else.
And your friends?
Antonella supports me. We were on the phone before I came down. My new friends Kassie and Olivia are also supporting me through this. Olivia invited me to her place, as she has a little announcement to make, but I'm reluctant to go.
Why is that?
After the girls briefly told me what was being said about me, seeing them all again actually stresses me out. I thought we were a group, a band of sisters, but in the end we're not. They're already trying to bring me down. I don't know. Since the group no longer wants to be associated with me, I don't want to make a fuss and make things worse for myself.
That won't happen. You've got nothing to reproach yourself for, and neither has your husband, so you'd better accept your friend's invitation. But what about the lovely Naila?
I don't really understand. I wouldn't say I'm looking for support because I haven't done anything. But 0 messages? But 0 calls? It's strange after all these years of friendship.
Don't say that. You've known each other for years, and she's probably looking for a way to get to you.
My mother, even the devil could find excuses for her. It's weird though. She doesn't make any effort. And as I've got enough problems at the moment, I'm not going to add to them by quarreling with Naila.
I hear what you are saying and you have my full support. I'm not forcing you to do anything, my daughter.
If Naila wants to talk to me, no problem. As long as she doesn't talk about me. Thank you, Mom. I'm not 15 anymore, but your support is essential to me.
I'll always be there for you and your husband. And for my lovely granddaughters too.
Wow. I'll be right back. I'm going to get ready for Thomas's appointment.
How long has it been since you've been home?
Maybe 2 weeks.
Okay, I admit I'm exaggerating. How have you been?
Exhausted by all the drama, and you?
How can she be exhausted when she's not our brother or our husband? I don't really understand. Me? Well, I was with Naila this morning for a little yoga class.
That's very nice. Are you going to Olivia's? Yes, they've invited all of us. And I mean all of us? Why would she do that? I don't know. She'd like us to make an announcement. I like the idea, but I hope Caroline won't be there.
Yes, and I didn't quite understand, but I'll be there. If she leaves with good intentions, Who am I to refuse?
Well, I wanted to talk to you about the fact that we no longer wish to be associated with Caroline.
Yes, well?
I don't understand why you were neither for nor against Andrea. Basically, we share the same ideas, but in that case, we were a bit confused.
I can still manage on my own? I just don't think this story is any of our business. There's no proof. And I don't think we're lawyers to decide how to treat each other. Okay, I like conflict, I love it. But injustice? No. Since Andrea has decided to make Caroline her enemy, it must be mine too? No. Double no.
Why are you getting so upset?
I'm not upset, I just don't understand.
We're not forcing you, but at least support your friend in the situation she's in. We all took Kassie to task for her story, and she was happy. Now, I don't know what she's doing. An existential crisis?
Don't worry, Anastasia. Given the color of your hair, we can't forget you.
But wait, are we talking about Andrea or Caroline? Because to hear you tell it, it's Andrea's business.
No, but it's all of ours. We're all involved.
I thought I was single. Thanks to Solange, I know we're all married to Thomas Ridley. Thanks for the info, Mrs. Fontini. Or Fontini Ridley. I don't know. I understand your opinion and your position, but unfortunately, there's nothing I can say or do about it.
I'm not asking you to do anything in particular. But if Caroline is at Olivia's, would you stay?
Well, yes. Where do you want me to go?
I think we don't understand each other, or that I'm crazy. Nowhere. We've got to pick up the kids, so I'll see you at Olivia's.
Of course I'd support Andrea, but in this situation, I don't understand why we should support her. I'm sorry, Solange, but this fight, you'll have to fight it alone. Love, my darling.
Everyone will be there.
Even your friend Caroline.
Of course, you said my friend. There's no way I'm excluding Caroline. She's my friend, so I support her. Those who aren't happy should go home.
You're right. Don't get involved in useless quarrels.
Totally. Well, they'll be here. Thank you all for being here. I invite you to follow me.
She said all of them?
So Caroline is out?
I'm glad she understood what I meant when they were at my place.
What announcement did you want to make, my darling? I can't take it anymore.
I wanted to tell you that I'm planning to open a store in the future.
I'm planning to marry my man and have a child. But that doesn't mean I'm moving the crowd.
So I'd like to know if you'd like to come with me to Paris.
Very nice, but what's it got to do with me? I'm going to Paris. Amex is going to sue me. I'm going to spend so much. But that's great.
Will Caroline be there?
Yes, of course. I don't understand why. Well, she's here.
Ladies, good evening.
What's she not getting? I'm leaving, and honestly, Olivia, you really are a manipulator.
Excuse me? But why is this girl so immature? Isn't she ashamed?
Yes, I told you not to invite me when she's here.
You can say my name, darling?
I'm not talking to you, Olivia. You will totally opposite my trust.
I find Olivia's behavior petty. As far as I'm concerned, she knew very well what the outcome would be if Caroline came.
What kind of trust are you talking about? I can still choose who I want to invite for not. You're nothing to me. I'm inviting you to Paris and you want to tell me what to do? At my place? I was convinced that there was no resemblance between Solange and me.
Well, good for you, but if she shows up at the airport, just know that I won't be coming to Paris.
Okay, Andrea, it's your decision and I respect it.
I'm sorry, but I'm leaving too. I don't think I belong here.
Even in the most elitist parts of town, I'm not persona non grata. And these shrews are going to put me down? It's a good thing I made such a big entrance.
As I said to Andrea, it's your decision and I respect it.
In my opinion, Olivia is deliberately throwing us out. After inviting us to Paris? That's cool.
Please stop being ridiculous.
I didn't ask for your opinion.
Even if I'm not asked. I give it, and Solange won't stop me. Is that clear? Yes, of course, but just to let you know that you're looking like Andrea's shadow.
Totally. Look for your own personality before following people.
Antonella's parrot has spoken. It's about time. Thanks for the invitation, Olivia. I'll think about it.
Anastasia, you don't follow your friends?
They're my friends, not my mother's. I can still handle myself like a grown-up, so receiving this kind of comment, I think it's childish.
You're right. Finally, she can think for herself. It's not bad.
I'd love them to stay. I'm sorry, Olivia.
You don't have to apologize. You're welcome in my home.
The situation makes me uncomfortable for Olivia, but I'm happy because once again, she's proved to me that she's really and truly my friend. And I appreciate that.
How do you feel, my love? How do you live it with Thomas?
Very well. I'm supporting him because I know he's innocent. And when the truth comes out, all those who let me down will pay for it.
I'm not concerned by this jab, but I'm glad you're feeling better.
We'd have to be friends to do that.
Your family name is sullied in the mud, and you want to play the big girl with character with me? How sad. If I were her, I'd make myself small.
You see, when I tell you that you're not a good friend, you don't support anyone when people are against your basic friends.
And what should I do? Support and defend?
Of course. I don't recognize Nayla. Basically, she fights for her friends, but now you'd think Caroline meant nothing to her, even though I'd been assured they were friends.
What if that's not the truth?
What? But it's not right, so you prefer to side with people you've known for a year, leaving the one you've known for 10 years? The more time goes by, the bigger the disappointment.
I didn't say that. Don't put words in my mouth. Antonella, what do you expect? They all act like I'm a cop. Sorry, I'm not.
But your behavior shows otherwise. Am I lying, Caroline?
No, I didn't get anything from you. You've shown no empathy, and that's disappointing. Having Kassie and especially Antonella to point out Nayla's nauseating behavior both reassures and pleases me. This is serious. Aren't we supposed to be friends?
But it's not with my empathy that all the people who've been ripped off will get their money back.
What? Are you serious? Who is this woman in front of me? Please, I need help. It's quite urgent.
I don't think you realize what you're saying.
You might want to rethink what you're saying, Nayla, because this is serious. Nayla's getting deeper and deeper, and by the time she regrets it, it'll be too late. She doesn't realize it, and that's even worse.
You'll really regret it, I swear.
What happens then? Give the money back to the clinic and its poor victims. They act as if we hadn't seen the same news. I understand. Just because she's our friend, we have to lie to her? Sorry, I won't do it.
But you were there to speak so confidently? I don't think so.
Olivia, I think I'm going to go home. Thanks for the invitation, but I'd like to think things over a bit.
Very good, my beauty.
I'm going to. I love you.
I'll call you.
I love you, girls.
I'm going to, Olivia. Thanks for sharing.
Please think about it. The situation is getting worse for nothing.
See you soon.
Who'd have thought we'd be spending time together?
I thought I was at the movies. It's crazy how dynamic they are. But unfortunately, doesn't that prove that Kassie and Antonella are Caro's real friends? I think it does. Sweetheart, I don't know, but let's have a drink.
Yes, we need one so badly it's too much.
Hello, darling.
Hello, girls.
Hello, my beauty.
Who would have bet that I would invite Andrea for drinks? Not me, anyway.
We're really having one stormy night after another at the moment. A moment of calm, where only the people I want to see are present. Nothing better. Totally. But I can't wait to go to Paris.
With this group, I'm afraid. I haven't spoken to Antonella or Kassie. Honestly, is this trip a good idea?
We're having one stormy evening after another at the moment.
Missed what?
Antonella, Kassie, and Caroline who decided to attack me collectively.
Well, they didn't hit her either, did they?
What did they accuse you of?
My silence.
Oh no. I'm not at all surprised. They're all a bit evil and brainless these days.
Well, they didn't hit him either, did they?
She's already angry with me for not defending her against your attacks at Solange's house.
You're serious?
When I told you that this girl has main character syndrome, Nayla starts to open her eyes. Only Antonella is left because Olivia is already a lost cause.
It's crazy. And even Antonella doesn't understand my truth. And coming from her, I'm disappointed.
Afterwards, you and Antonella can settle this peacefully between yourselves.
Totally, that's the plan. I can't leave it like that.
You can be best friends and not have the same ideas.
With Antonella, we've never had this kind of row. So to end up like this obviously saddens me, especially as I'm not understood. That's what I'm trying to say, but they won't let me speak.
Well, afterwards, they didn't let you express yourself too much.
Really, it was a boxing match.
I'm sorry. I would have been there. I would have defended you.
Now these two have become best friends? I don't understand anything anymore.
Don't worry, I'll try to deal with it in my own
Good,
way.
I hope everything goes well. I want to go to Paris. Bonjour, ça va?
Oh là là, vive la France.